Check. So today's video is on mixing. I'll be doing sound. Well, first time doing sound for a live stream. A koro neihana down at Turangawaiwa Marae here in Ngaruawahia. That's going all weekend. So yeah, we'll see what live streaming video is all about, hey? I'm using a Waves LV1 console, I believe. The Waves console is like your average recording software. You know, you have a channel bay, you load up what you want, and that's it. So I'll quickly show you around while there's no one in here. So at the moment, as you can see out here, there's the pai out there. There's two shotgun mics, one there and one there. And what you're currently listening to is one of them. I don't know which one exactly. I'll be able to figure that out when the other one's plugged in. Here we go. The other one's plugged in now. So if I should have that. No, I should have that soon. But basically, I've just bypassed the EQ, so I'm listening to a flat mic at the moment. Basically, those people there, right? That's what you'd be listening. That's what we're listening to. You can see Dilly there, plugging the other one in. And then once he plugs that in, we'll be able to get signal there, like so. So, ooh. Oh, there we go. So there's my two shotgun mics, right? There, my two shotgun mics. Haka Shotgun 1 and 2. So we've got some couple haka groups coming up. They're going to be performing on that green bit in about another hour. So, but that's basically what's going on. If you can see it, you probably can't in any of these cameras, but there's microphones that are hanging like across the roof there. There's 4 hanging mics on either side. Those hanging mics come into these groups here. So if we solo them out, those are the microphones on either side of the pai there. Hanging mics over there and hanging mics over there. You know, the home hang and the visitor hang. That's the homes, that's our side. That's the visitor side. You know, so when they come out and talk and stuff, that's how we're either able to get them there or we can get them here. These two groups here, which are 4 wireless mics, which I believe are, there we go. So there's the 4 hanging mics on either side. The 2 shotgun mics there. That's my 1 to 16. My 17 to 32 is my home, and my 2 handheld, well, I've got 4 handheld wireless mics, 2 for the home side, 2 for the away side. And on layer 3 I've got, well, those shotguns and ULXD microphones are from inside, inside mix, blah blah blah. Layer 4 I've got my 2 presenters and an optional shotgun mic, which I haven't even used yet. There's the sounds that we were listening to. So if I clear solo for a minute. Yeah, that's the 2 presenter mics. We're currently mixing in a group fashion. This is currently what's getting streamed right now type of thing. Oh, there's my custom layer. Just gives me a handful of inside, and I've got the director. Focusrite RedNet X2P. I'm hearing my mix from the network side, and if I turn it over to local,
Yep.
it's the director mic. You have to be on input mix. That's what I wasn't doing all weekend. I was just soloing out the director here to be able to hear it. But yeah, so that's my comm station. I think it's responsible for video director's gain structure. And yeah, apart from that, that's basically it. There's a few cool plugins. API 2500, SSL EQ. At the moment, my presenters group, see my presenters group there, I've got the SSL EQ, G-Series EQ, and the compressor just kind of sitting over them, and that's it. Everything else is basically flat. Well, you know, in there, on their side, all the processing has been done in the groups. I've tried to keep it in the groups. API 2500 on the hanging mics, and I'm just using the standard. I don't know what an emo is. Must be Emotion or whatever. Is that the Emotion? Oh yeah, it is. There we go. Emotion LV1. That's what we're using. But yeah, pretty basic. That music comes from this system here. It's just I've been listening to those songs all weekend. Like, I know how to play every instrument. I've heard them that much. That's the Rio box, which talks to Dali's Yamaha QL1 outside. He's doing the PA out there. Wireless software. Well, that's not my jurisdiction. That's out of my department. I'm in here. But yeah, put an eye on it 2023. This is what yeah, this is what I've been doing for it. This has been my workstation. It's pretty cool, eh? Last day today.
Stand by, audio titles. Audio titles in 3, 2, 1, roll titles. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got a few what?
Kia ora!
Kia ora!
Mō rena e te iwi e te hunga whakarongo nau mai rauti mai ki tēnei pāpāhotanga. Ki konei ki ngā rua wāhia mo te koronei hana tuanga huru māwhitu o kiengi tū hei tia pō tatau. Te tuawhitu kua te whai huna po tēnei e mihi atu nei. Me me katuka kia koutou. Oh, ka pai. A tāhua mai. Anyway, whānau ka hua ke tātou me ko tahi atu tātou ki te marae ātea me te tūpono e ngā tini kapa o te waka o Tainui e te iwi, mātakitaki mai.
Off the girls, leave the audio. Thank you.
It's a good thing.
Oh yeah, this can't. Check
Really
this out.
is really to be sitting next to you.
It's a privilege for me to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh.
Thank you for having me here. Thank you for having me for the entire day. It's
Oh.
special to be here.
Awesome. And what brings you here to the Koronehana today?
Well, I'm down
Yeah,
with my
okay.
beautiful friends Tauniwa, Huri Hanganui, who is just over there, who is a magnificent, who is the Māori Affairs reporter for TVNZ, and is just the
Some random ducks. I think the Prime Minister of New Zealand is here. That guy. Oh, aren't you getting up there? Oh.
Got to be pragmatic and
Now we
focus
got
on outcomes,
politicians
because that's the thing that matters
talking
and
shit.
that improves. We prioritise localism and devolution over centralisation and control. And importantly, we believe there are three actors in society: government, iwi and community, and business, that have complementary but different roles working together to solve our problems and to maximise the opportunities that we have.
Turn them off.
I think there are two things that we have to do.
This guy.
Te tuawhito ariki, te atawhai, te kahui ariki, waikato tainui, na iwi o tu motu, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
Tēnā koutou katoa.
Who
Oh.
it was named.
Round 2 almost finished. That's our title, video title. Then what we usually do here is put the background music back up once it's sort of finished. We kill that off. Like so. And we just sit like that till later. Cool, huh? You know, in a real beehive, everyone works together. You know, the bees, the workers, the egg layers, the food gatherers. But I think in this beehive... Presenter's getting ready to wrap it up.
Okay, stand by, ladies. Let's lose audio from the pod, please. Stand by. Coming to ladies very shortly when I push the right buttons. 3, 2, 1. And on you, ladies.
Hare koro nei hana ara I te iwi I whakarongorongo I pīkari ngā taringa ki ngā kōrero whakamahuti a tō tātou kingi Māori I kingi tuihesia pōtata
Turn this up because they'll probably play it later.
tōna koro nei hana tua ngā huru māwhitu. Mai
It'll
te,
be the video track
what do you
bed.
think about its kōrero today?
Oh,
Panga o te live, you can rewind it to whānau and you can have another whakarongo to him and to
Monday, 7 p.m. Everything's finally packed up and we're heading back to the workshop to empty the truck. Doing the audio for the video stream was a pretty cool experience. It's like a cross between live mixing and working in a studio environment where you know, the attention to detail and the amount of leniency that you get in a studio. As anyone would know in the industry, that you know they're two different animals, you know, doing live sound and doing studio sound, and being in a studio environment, you can hear things in a lot more detail than what you could in a live environment. And I think that was probably one of the main things that I learned doing that show was that, you know, the amount of detail, even when it comes to you know, we had bits of RF interference from wireless microphones, and you know, the media people coming in with their devices, and you know, we're getting conflicts and mics dropping out and stuff. But you know, just lucky that the recovery rate was quite fast. You know, being able to solve those problems quite quickly sort of made the job a lot easier. But yeah, I guess that's what I wanted to achieve with this video, is that's what my first time doing audio for a live stream was like. So yeah, let us know what you think, eh? Me?